Classes were over for the third-year students, and Cassia was able to pass all of her finals. Only a few days remained before the graduation ceremony. This is the story of how Cassia spent her final days of high school.
Gosh, all the tests are over now, huh? I don't have anything left to study. I'm really going to graduate and leave this place behind. I wonder if Senna would get mad at me for saying that. Like, you should study the rest of your life, silly. I don't know if she'd call me silly, though. She'd probably have a smarter word for it. Huh? What was I doing? I think for today, I'll just relax. After all those stressful tests, I think I earned some rest.
And so, Cassia lay down in the grass and looked up at the sky. Soon, she would no longer be a student. What would her future hold from now on? School was the only thing she ever knew. What was it like out there, in the adult world?
I'm gonna have to learn how to do taxes. Wait, Why didn't they teach something like that in school? Mama says you get in big trouble if you mess those up. What if I mess up on mine? And adults gotta buy houses too. How am I supposed to buy a house? Aren't they expensive? I'm not ready to be an adult. I want to keep being a carefree student.
Cassia began rolling around in the grass haphazardly. Just then, Senna happened to pass by.
Cassia? Of course it's you. No one else would behave so childishly.
Oh, Senna. I was just worrying about the future.
I see you cut your hair after all.
I did. Do you like it?
I'm ambivalent.
I think that means she likes it.
What were those worries you mentioned? I have a spare moment, so feel free to confide in me if you'd like.
Aw, Senna. That's so nice of you.
Yes, well, I'm making an effort to show interest in others' thoughts and feelings. I'm also somewhat curious.
You know how I was so worried about graduating? Well, I didn't really start thinking about what comes after that until you asked me about it the other day. And I realized I can't imagine myself doing all the stuff adults are supposed to do. I don't think I'm ready.
What is it that you're imagining exactly?
I know I should try to get a job, but then I'm gonna have to pay, taxes and buy a house and stuff.
In what world would this girl own property?
What if I'm not smart enough to do all those kinds of things? I won't have you around to help tutor me.
I believe you're overestimating what will be asked of you upon graduation.
I am?
Do you live with your parents?
Yeah.
And you're welcome there? They aren't going to ask you to move out as soon as you turn 18?
Actually, I think they'd worry a lot if I did.
Do you expect they'll ask you to pay some amount in rent if you continue living with them?
Huh? Why would I need to pay to live in my own house?
As expected. You are in the privileged position of not needing to seek employment immediately out of high school. Some witches must work to earn their place in this world. Consider yourself very, very lucky.
Oh. Is Senna the kind who has to work?
To put it simply, Cassia, your worries are completely superfluous. You won't be expected to file taxes, buy a house, or anything like that anytime soon.
I won't? Thank goodness.
Yes. Now that your worries have been assuaged, I'll be on my way.
Huh? Oh, okay. See you later, Senna. What's assuaged? More importantly, it sounds like Senna's the one who should be worried about what'll happen after she graduates. How can I help her? School's gonna be over, and I might never see her again.
Cassia looked up at the clouds, searching for an answer. Adult life was so far beyond her grasp, and yet, Senna seemed entirely too aware of what it would entail. It was Senna who helped her realize how immature she truly was. Meanwhile, Cassia had the luxury of taking it slow. She understood that now. What could she do for her junior in the short time they had left? Cassia thought long and hard about this, until she dozed off in the afternoon sun.